You didn't yell, you just cooled off. No shouting, no insults, no big fight, just a temperature drop. And that's why it's so dangerous, because it looks like maturity. Today's shadow is passive punishment. Micro withdrawals is discipline, the polite form of revenge. It's how people punish without ever taking responsibility for punishing. What passive punishment really is. Passive punishment is when you hurt someone in a way you can deny. It says, I'm fine, nothing's wrong, do whatever you want. But your tone says the opposite. The goal isn't communication. The goal is discomfort. It's making them feel the consequences of crossing you, without you having to say what the consequences are, because saying it out loud would make you look controlling. So you do it quietly. How it shows up in real life. It's subtle. It's socially acceptable. It's easy to justify. It looks like short replies, one-word answers, slower response time on purpose, less warmth, less eye contact, less affection, suddenly busy, but not actually unavailable, keeping conversation functional, not loving, being polite, but emotionally absent, laughing less, touching less, sharing less, and the classic move, you act normal around other people, but cold around them, so they feel crazy because nobody else can see it. The lie we tell ourselves, the lie is, I'm just protecting myself. Sometimes you are. But passive punishment isn't protection, it's performance. Protection says, I need space and I'll talk later. Punishment says, I'm going to make you feel my absence until you earn me back. The reason people pick this is simple. It avoids vulnerability. Because the real sentence you'd need to say is scary. That hurt me. I felt disrespected. I felt small. I'm scared you don't care. I need an apology. Those sentences expose you. Passive punishment lets you stay hidden while still making them pay. The hidden motive. Passive punishment is usually about one of three things. Control. You want their behavior to change, but you don't want to ask directly. Pride. You'd rather punish than admit you're hurt. Revenge. You want them to feel what you felt. And here's the most honest version. Sometimes we don't want repair. We want them to suffer first so it feels fair. That's what makes it revenge. Polite revenge. Quiet revenge. Respectable revenge. Why it works so well? Because it triggers anxiety. When warmth disappears, people scramble. What did I do? Are we okay? Do they still love me? How do I fix this? Passive punishment turns love into a reward system. You give warmth when they behave correctly. You remove it when they don't. That's not intimacy. That's conditioning. The cost, it destroys trust in a specific way. It teaches affection can disappear without warning. Safety depends on guessing. Conflict equals exile. My needs don't matter, only their mood does. And over time, the other person either becomes anxious and submissive or becomes numb and detached. Either way, closeness dies. Because closeness requires a basic belief that love won't be used as a weapon. The part people don't admit, passive punishment feels righteous. It feels like I'm not starting a fight, I'm just responding. But the truth is, you're not responding, you're disciplining. And discipline in a relationship is a power move. It's you deciding, I will teach you what happens when you disappoint me. That's why it feels clean. And that's why it's so corrosive. The clean version, still firm, still self-respecting. You don't need to explode. You don't need to play games. You don't need to pretend. You need to be accountable. Try this. I'm upset. I need a little time. Then I want to talk. I notice I'm going cold. That's not fair to you. Here's what hurt. I want repair, not punishment. If this keeps happening, we need a better way to handle conflict. That's honest. That's adult. That builds trust. One brutal question to end on. When you get cold, are you regulating yourself? Or are you quietly training someone to fear disappointing you? Different personality patterns do passive punishment differently. Some withdraw to regain control. Some withdraw to protect pride. Some withdraw because they don't know how to ask for care directly. That's what personalitypeak.com is built to uncover. The pattern you keep calling calm, when it's really revenge, dressed up as maturity, delivered in small doses. Once again, we come to the end, until our paths cross again.